Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. So I've sewn our two flip-flop journals together, and this is the one that we put together yesterday or Monday. And I added the signatures, so we'll work on this one today. I just wanted to show you what I did. I did cut the front signature down, but it's still peeking out from the cover bit, and I like that. If you don't like that, then you cut it within the parameters of your paper, whatever size it is. So I just have some random papers here, and I have one from the kit, and the amount of pages, 6 pages. I didn't want it to be too bulky because I would like to dress it and add in some bits of goodness. And so we have that, and then where I sewed in a signature, I added some trim. I left this one blank, this page, because I'm going to add just some, whatever papers there. And so then this is our next signature. And there's 6 pages. So there's enough to, do some coloring on, and then this is the one that's in our fold, and I added some trim to that one too. This I left empty. I didn't add a piece of paper onto this. I'm gonna put some pockets on there, and that will help stiffen it up as well. And then this one, so the signature size will depend on how chunky you want it. There's 4 pages in this signature here. So then I added, this had been a blank page, so I added 2 pieces there that I'd had. And then the back signature is here. So I'm not sure how many is there. 6 pages again. All right, and then we're back to the front. So it's a nice size, and that's how I like it. So, and then we get to decorate. So I have some junk mail, I have book pages. What I'd like to do is add pockets to this page to help stiffen it up a bit. So, and I just have all kinds of little bits. I have some jewels here because we're going to try a little something. I have some cheesecloth and trims. I have junk mail envelopes. And these bits are from one of our collage books that we had done, and these are from one of my other kits from Antonio, but I thought they would be a great addition to our journal. And so I'm going to add a pocket there, and then one up top. I'm just going to thin them down a little bit because they're quite thick, and then I have to shorten them up as well. So let me just grab a pencil. So I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a great week. So we have so much snow. It snowed for a night and a day, and now it's just cold out. Poor brat, I feel sorry for him because he got used to going out in the warm weather there, and now it's too cold, but he looks at us like it's our fault that he can't go out. So I feel bad for him. Like, we can't do anything about the weather, but of course he doesn't understand that, right? He's a cat. So it's like, well, if the snow decides to go away, then you can go outside for a little bit. So then the pockets are just going to be like that. You can add paper to, make it a little stiffer, but I think with having the pockets there, it'll be good. I just have to grab a punch because I cleaned up my desk and then didn't leave the punches here. So this is just a 1/8 inch punch that I'm just going to nip off the top. And it just puts in the notches there for your pockets. You can ink them, you don't have to ink them. I'm not going to. I'm just going to add them onto our page. And then once you fill the pockets with tags or whatever, they'll, of course, that'll help your page as well, you know, with stiffness or structure or whatever. And then I'm just going to add this one up top. I think it might just need a little trim. I'm not a straight cutter, you know that. Oof. But that's all right. And we're going to have another giveaway today. I think the giveaways are winding down. So it's just been such a fabulous month for giveaways. And I'm just going to bring it down a little. I didn't erase my J there, but I will do that. Just had to bring it over a little bit. So there we go. Just the couple pockets there. And it helps to stiffen it up a little bit. And I just have little bits of ephemera. And you can just add things to pages. Just adds bits. You can make this a tuck spot, which I probably will. And this is just... it started out as this cupcake, and then I just flowers on there, and so it's going to be a tuck. So oh, I glued the wrong side. So of course I did. That's just what I do, right? Let's, I'm going to add it to the back page here. Sorry. Yep, that's right. There we go. And then I just have all these little bits sitting here. Like there's die cuts and then die cuts and embossing bits. They can go inside there. Oh, it's a nice color. I have a little envelope here, and it has different die cut tags in there. That's going to come in here as well. So it's really just getting pages together, getting your goods together. I mean, it can go up, it can go down, it can go in the center. It can go into your journal itself, which I think I might do. Just add it in. And it doesn't have to be at the bottom. And you can glue the two sides so it can be a belly band, or you can glue it on 3 sides, top loading pocket. You know, it's your choice. So I think I'm going to make it into a pocket, a top loading pocket. But these are bits that I've had, that I've received in swaps and Happy Mail, and what a great way to use them, you know. And I'm not going to bring it right to the bottom. Bring it over a little bit so it's still able to close. There we go. It's a little stuffed right now. I'll just take these out for a minute just to let that dry flat. I'll just set them over there until it's dry. So there we go. And then these you can just decorate it or you can leave it as is. It's your choice. And there's a sweet little, there's sunflowers, but there's something there with it. A little tag. And then that can just sit in right like that. But how pretty is that? It just adds so much to it. So let's try this. I'm just going to set that aside for a minute. Move my pin because I have a tendency to lose it. So I have my cheesecloth. I'm just going to grab, I'm just going to cut about an inch maybe. You can do it a little wider if you want. There we go. I'm just going to grab a piece of this cheesecloth. And the color in behind it will work really nice. But we're going to glue it and crunch it up and then add some jewels on it. I think it'll work. Let's just try it. I'm just going to put glue all over it. And it'll be a great little page embellishment. It could be a tuck spot for something. And I'm just lay it on and then I'm crunching it up. If you don't want to get your fingers all gluey, then use a tool to help you do it, like this thing here. And it just helps to squish it up. But it's very sticky. Very sticky stuff. So let's just see if it'll work. You know, try to come up with different things, or maybe things I've seen years ago, thinking I should try and implement that into something. And I just have these little gems. You can add more if you want. You can ink it up. Let me spritz it. I'll grab see if I can do this here. Let's try this Distress Oxide. It's pickled raspberry. Give it a try. We'll see how much of a mess I make. And then for some shimmer, I bought these mica stains. This one's called Frozen Fog. And, excuse the bang. But they put on this gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer. And I've been wanting to play a little more with them. So you probably can't see it yet because it's wet, but I'm just gonna get this out of the way. I'll set it aside and let it dry before we add the little gems onto it. So I'm just gonna set it aside for a minute. Put the gems there too. All right, so I have some book page. So I thought we could just, this one I did already. It's like a journaling card, and I added a little envelope to it, and inside the envelope are tiny little flowers. I don't know if it's from a punch or a die set, I'm not sure, but there are all of those pink and white little flowers, but those are really cute. So I thought they would be a good addition. Probably have to clean my mess, right, before it dries. I've been trying to figure out a way how to clean my mat without the numbers coming off and the lines. But yeah, I'll figure something out. So let's add this little gem. That can go right there. And you can leave it open if you want on the side, again, as a side tuck. I would probably do that as opposed to a top one because it's pretty tall. Or you can use it as a journaling card. I think I'm going to attach it, and then we'll pop a journaling card inside of it. And it's on the book page, so it's quite sturdy. The book page that I used is not vintage, so it has a little more structure to it. So I'm just going to add it there. So it'll be nice having something inside there. And then you can put a tab on the side for easy access. There we go. Got a little bit of trim. Let's see if we can do something with this. This trim is weird. The little flowers aren't that close together, so I normally cut them off instead of using them like as a whole piece. So I'm gonna do that. Find my scissors. And just add a little flower onto the envelope. Yeah, why not? Just adds a little bit of texture. You can stamp. Oop, get on there. The glue does work. There's just sometimes it has issues. All right, so I have some little bits left from the kit. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to just grab my ruler. And so really it's just filling it, pockets, ephemera bits, belly bands, whatever you can think of. Page edges. You know, you can cut your or punch your circles and do, this could be a pocket. It's a little wide, so I think I'm going to keep it as a journaling card. There we go. So, because Brat's been crying so much to get outside, I actually took him outside and I had him in my arms and then I set him down, and boy, oh boy, did he ever complain. He was so upset that I put him down on the ground because it was wet and cold, but I wanted to show him how it is, right? He's so used to licking the snow, but to walk on it was just, it wasn't fun for him. So in there, just something so cute like that, right? So easy. And it doesn't, you don't need a lot on here. You don't have to have a lot on your ephemera bits. You know, you just put some stuff on, and if you're going to use it as a journal card, just make sure that it's not going to be bulky. I'm just looking for a little something else there. I have my little box of goodies here, and I don't know that it's a sticker. Sorry if I'm off. But I don't know that the sticker is going to stay for very long, so I just added some glue. But there you go. You can ink around the edges, you can sew around the edges, but how pretty. So then on the back, we're just going to add some plain paper. I just have my coffee dyed paper here, all the ends that I cut off. Sorry, from doing the cutting the journals. And then I'm just going to take off these edges here. Don't have to have straight edges. If you like the straight edges, then use them, you know. Sometimes I do. It just, I guess it depends on the project, whatever we're doing. So, maybe I like that side. There we go. So I'm going to keep this edge because it's nice and dark. So I quite like that. So I'm just going to add this here, and then it's a great writing spot. And then as you make your pockets and stuff, these things will go inside. There we go. Oh, it's only put together with a glue stick, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue inside, so I don't want it to come apart. That wouldn't be good. Oh, a little bit up here too. There we go. And there, you can add a word on there if you'd like. You have a nice writing spot there. So I won't attach everything. Let's just see how our thing is going here. Oh, so there we go. This is our cheesecloth. And I'm just gonna put some jewels on it. I don't know if those will be too small. Maybe those are too small. Let's see what else I have. Oh, I have these. These are from Dollarama, and they're just little flat, shiny things. And then you can just add them. They just add color and prettiness. So I'll put one in the middle. Oh, sticking to me. Still a bit wet, but that's all right. Another one at the edge. Should have put glue on them maybe. Might end up having to do that, but they're squishy. Oh. Yeah, I'll end up having to put glue, but just to show you, you know, what it's going to look like. And there we go, nice and sparkly, and then that can go on the edge of a page. So let's check that out and do it. So maybe come to the back of the journal. And then it can get attached just like that. And I'm going to leave it open as a tuck spot. So I'm just going to hold this side and then glue the other three sides. Oops, as I come off the page. There we go. And there, and I like that it's hanging up at the top there. It gives the illusion of it being longer. Oh, one fell off. I have to stick some glue there. There we go. So how cute is that? And I don't know if this might be a little too wide in it. Yeah, I won't test it too much, but there we go. I just have these random bits here. So I'll pop that in there and put one of these little bits in there. Just like that. So cute. So hopefully by the time I'm done, it's going to be very chunky. Let me have a little tag there. These are dry now, so, and these are with napkin. And they were gifted to me. I think that's going to be too high in there. So, and so is that. So what I'm going to do, I'll just fold it because it has that space inside there in the middle. And I'm just going to fold it over the pocket. Just like that. And I'll do the same with this one. There we go. So that's those two. Butterfly. I just took a couple of random butterflies out. And they're really for, you know, just for decoration. And we did that. I have this fabric one as well. And these were all from Dollarama as well. I shop at Dollarama a lot just because they're getting all kinds of new things and the prices are good. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. Sorry. All right, so that's our tuck spot. So in here, if that goes in there, I'll just make a pocket or a tuck spot for that. And then that should be good. Let me use I don't mind if the writing is going sideways. I don't know if you do. Some people might, but it doesn't really bother me. So there we go. So I'm going to add this here. I'm just going to straighten out the bottom. There, and we'll pop a pocket there. And I'm just going to keep going and adding pockets and ephemera. And yeah. And then it'll be full of goodness. So, moves on me. Again, I think I pressed too hard, and then it moves instead of letting it dry. So there's that. And then our journaling card, but it's a great way to use up book page, you know, just because we all have them and we need to use them up. So there we go. Just like that. And I'm going to just cut this envelope. This is just a junk mail envelope, but I'd like to use the one side. I thought maybe doing over the page hanger, but it's a little wide, so I'm gonna have to cut it down. do that. And then I'm going to slice it. Maybe I'll do this side. There we go. So it should be, I'm just testing it for size. Like, I don't mind if it's a bit big, but I don't want it to be so overly large that it interferes with the opening and closing of anything. So that's good. All right, that's gonna open that way. Just gonna glue up this side again. Just a thin line to make it a pocket at the top. Great way to use your junk mail envelopes. If you have the card junk mails, like this, you know, they can all be used. So I'm just going to add this. I was going to add it there. Maybe I'll pop it on the inside of it, just right there. But let's pretty it up a little bit first. You can alter paper clips, dress up some paper clips to go on your page. Just let me, I'm just going to finger tear it just to give it a different look this time. Pop it on the words. You can add book page. Let me do that. So this is my way of random crafting. Just putting things together and just trying to think of different things to create. And hopefully give you some ideas. I know that there's new people here and we are all looking for ideas and different ways to do stuff and not have it so difficult to do. Like, my goal is to just do things hopefully in an easy enough way that you're going to enjoy it. And so that you'll be able to recreate whatever it is you do. I'm just looking in my random box here to see if I can find something. Some little flowers. Let's try those. The challenge will be getting them off the backing. It hasn't been too difficult yet, so I remember when I first bought them, they're from Amazon. They were not fun to get off, and then they were easy. So I don't know, I'm just putting two little bits on there. I know they kind of blend in there, but it's okay. And I'm gonna add butterfly, maybe going that way. Just like that. But what a sweet pocket. And I mean, you can, when you put it onto your page, you can glue it all down, or you can glue the three sides and again have it open at the back and inside, or you can have your top pocket and have it open at the side. So that's whatever, you know, it's creator's choice what you'd like to do. So here and inside, or here. But I think I'm going to leave it open at the side. So I'm just going to come around just like that. And if I don't like that, then I'll just close it up, right? It's whatever you'd like to do. And on the plain pages, you can stencil, you can paint, you can stamp all over, you know, whatever you'd like to do to pretty it up, then you do that. So then I have that, and then I think this one will fit in the side. Well, maybe I'll pop it that way just for a second. So you have this big, huge pocket right there. So this just has to get trimmed down a bit, and then it will fit. So I'm just gonna take a slice off the top, and then it should fit. I should just wait till it dries, but you know I don't do that. But I should. And then this is a great writing spot. You got some lines there. You can date it or do whatever it is you'd like to do. Come on, get in there. So yeah, that'll go in there. Just like that. Right, but I'm gonna wait for it to dry. I'll just set it there. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there for today. And hopefully you've tried it. Yes, like when I did it on Monday, as I was talking it out, it was so much easier for me to figure out. So I was really happy about that. Because you watching other people, I was really having a hard time. So now I think I've got it. And yeah, and it's just with your paper. So let's see, let's just see what we did today. We did our little tuck spot. We just finished our pocket with the side pocket here. Close that up. We added our page trim and made it into a tuck spot, and we added some goodness in there. We added our double pockets here with tags. We have our big pocket here with the envelope and the little die cuts inside. And then we have this envelope with, and I can put these in there now, with these die cuts. So that's going to go right back inside there. Try and spread them out a little. Right in there. And then I think that was all that we did. Yeah, because we're back at the back. All right, so there is what we created, all the little bits today, and I'll keep decorating and filling, and you know, I have the other one to do as well. So they are ongoing projects, and there's a lot of real estate here to do it all in one sitting. So I'm not going to do that. Oh yes, and we added our other pocket there on the inside. Almost forgot that one. So we did a few things today, so I'm really happy about that. Didn't put a front piece on there. I'm not quite sure yet what I want to do there. All right, so I have another giveaway. And these are taken from Monday's video. So, yeah, let's get to it. Charlotte Peterson and KD. So Kay, I know we always chit-chat back and forth in comments and stuff like that. I do not have your address. So if you could please email me your address so that I can send you out something, I'd really appreciate that. All right. So thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this random little ephemera making session. And yeah, have a beautiful day. And God bless. Take care. Bye for now.